everybody, welcome to Divide and Conquer's Devils of Saltmarsh, where we play D&D and stuff. Before we get into our exciting announcements, does anyone have any other announcements that are also exciting?
What's kind of other announcements?
I don't know, other announcements?
My dog just sneezed. That's an announcement.
That's a great
Bless
announcement.
him.
So everybody say bless you to my dog.
Bless
Bless you, champ.
Salud.
Bless you, champ.
I don't know.
You've been blessed.
Is there a Jeremiah power hour or anything beforehand?
You really want me to say dad jokes for 1 hour?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. I'd pay good money for that.
I promise to shake my head and or laugh at every one of them.
I don't know. I don't remember. I forgot to mark some things. I don't know if I said it on this stream, but what do you call a pile of cats? Did I say that? I was wondering. It's a meowton.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you know dogs can't read an MRI, but cats can? Yeah. So that's all I got. I need to make a Saltmarsh specific pun.
You can. I like the one you posted today. The Tauntaun one.
Oh, yeah. What's the temperature of a tauntaun? Lukewarm. That one.
That's fucked up.
I thought that was. All right. Well, with with that, hey everybody, we're gonna be participating in Extra Life this Saturday, which is coming up because it's this one, not next one, not the one that just passed, but this one. All right, phone. Shut up. I'm getting a link right now, even though you could go down below and then just go to the donation section on Twitch. But I'm still going to get the link because extra links are always fun. Please go donate. The charity is going to the Miracle Foundation, and it's going to help out kids that need it. Fucking do it. I don't know what else to say. Just go do it. It's for a good cause. But yeah, we're going to be playing Saturday from noon to midnight. A whole bunch of TTRPGs. We're going to be playing Skull Wizards, a couple of one-shots for D&D one-shots, a Battle Royale. It's going to be cray-cray. So just go give money. Okay, doke. Bading, badung. Okay. I think that's it. Looking at everyone and scanning everyone's body language to make sure that is it. Okay, cool. Dopey. Let's go and do character intros. Hey, I'll be your DM. My name is Jesus. Sometimes people call me Hey. Nick, who are you playing?
Hello there. My name is Nick. I'm going to be playing Beerus Bollin, the hair and gun gunslinger.
Hey, Tabby, who are you playing?
Hi guys, I'm Tabatha. Cat? Sorry.
Yes,
I'm
Tab.
Tabatha. I will be playing Nycorath, the half-elven bard.
Is your middle name Cat?
It is now.
No, it's K.
Close enough.
Yeah.
So it's Kate.
Hey, Sid, who are you playing?
God.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I sent you the script earlier.
I'm
Who are you?
I'm playing Nycorath, not really. I have no brain cells left. I want to be Nico.
Oh,
Joke's
no.
on him. He doesn't know who he is either.
That's why I said it. I'm going to be playing Tyreen, the high elf Eldritch knight who is getting looks from this tree that she don't like.
Tyreen, the high elf queen. Hey, Vic, who are you playing?
Hello, I'm Vic. I'm going to be playing Stranger, the tiefling wizard warlock. And who doesn't like a tree hugger? It looks very grabbable.
Your partner got some wood.
Firmly grasp the limb.
Got
Hey,
some nice wood.
Jeremiah. Speaking of nice wood, Jeremiah, who are you playing?
They, I am playing Serena, a high elf cleric of dirt. Go dirt.
Go Team Dirt.
Go team dirt.
Hey, Lee, who are you playing?
Hi guys, I'm Lee. I'm playing Wat Elsa, and I am a Path of the Sea Devil Barbarian Water Buffalo. Go water?
Go water. Soon we'll have all the elements, and together we can summon Captain Planet. All right, let's roll that bean footage.
Damn it.
Oh,
He's the element of feet, obviously.
oh no. Some people might want that, and I don't.
The only feat I want is the ones on Macrons.
Okay, so let us recap. Oh, there we go. It was like
Oh.
a little jarring. Ow. Just jumped. Okay. To recap what happened. So, you guys are in the temple, the shrine of Thamokan, this god of vampires. You're here to get essentially a material component for a spell to undo a curse. Since Sasen is under this possession, this possession by an entity that has something to do with the abyss, with the waters. We have little information, but it does not want to let go of your friend. You guys went to this temple, went to this necropolis, faced a bunch of vampires in their tombs, faced a fey vampire and her electric eel. You guys went through different magical traps, avoided some traps. You guys essentially went into this sealed room that looked like it had depictions of devils torturing individuals, and in there seemed to be this pale flesh-colored tree that looked like it was rotting in a tunnel that kind of went underneath with no other escape. That's where we left off, and that's where we're going to continue. So, as I forget where our map is, there we go. Alright, please load Roll20. Thank you. Why did you take forever? I do not know. It's just a tree, a rotting tree.
And
Looks
it's
like a tree.
moving.
And it's
Mixed
moving.
with those aliens from fucking Men in Black.
Everyone
Writhing.
wakes up with a little bit
Yeah.
of morning wood sometimes.
Oh my god.
I'll pass.
So the tree in this room, essentially you'll see, to describe the room again, There seem to be it's all stone except for a patch of earth that where the tree's coming from. And as the tree moves, you see that there was a hole in the tree filled with maggots, and there was a tunnel that looks like it leads somewhere off to the west. He's over there. On the walls, every single inch except for the doors that you just opened, there are paintings and murals. And the closer you look at them, as Nico was the one that passed all his saves, but took a little bit of a dizziness and a little bit of a nosebleed, learned that each depiction of these devils that were torturing people looks like the devils were trying to invite you into the painting itself. So, with the flesh tree starting to move and the maggots starting to crawl out of said hole, I will give everyone an action, a bonus action, or a movement, your choice, on what you want to do before I call for initiative, because this tree is starting to pick itself up and is aware of things moving in its surroundings.
Can I throw a bomb at it?
That is 100% a thing you can do, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, as I grab my dice that... Oh, this thing came off. Okay.
So what would I add to the roll?
I believe it's just a dex save on their part.
Yes.
Okay.
DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
I will say that they're still rooted, so I'm gonna give that a disadvantage. But I cannot take the natural 20. I will take the 4 though. Even with their pluses, do not make the save.
Cool. 12 damage.
Okay.
Of fire damage.
Yes, that is actually very important. I need to grab this tree stats. There we go. As are you throwing it or are you like rolling it? How are we tossing it?
Oh, I'm throwing it at that fucking
Okay.
tree. At like the roots of it, so that hopefully it catches all of it.
Okay, as you throw it towards the roots and it just explodes, and the let me mark off. I have it here, and it is a lot easier. You said 12, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. As it explodes, the one noise that you're not gonna get out of your head is the noise of the grubs and maggots popping from the intense heat.
Ew.
But there is this muffled squeal from the tree itself, as there some the roots are catching on fire as it's trying desperately to detach itself from where it's formed. All right. Anybody else have a thing they want to do?
Can I throw javelin? Because I think Beerus has the right idea.
Yeah, give me a throw.
Okay, I rolled dirty 20 to hit.
Okay. Yes. Give me just hits.
Oh,
I said it hits with such confidence, and then I looked at his AC. It just hits. Roll me some damage.
okay. So for that, it's piercing damage. It's 9 points piercing damage, and I'm trying to target what I think is like the middle mass.
Oh, okay. Sure. As the javelin goes, and it goes in, but you would imagine it should have gone in a lot deeper, but it's the flesh that it has. It's either magical or something. I mean, everything here is different and wonky. But yeah, I mean, it did some damage. Okay. Anybody else?
Nico's looking at it, and he is going to cast a shatter right dead center on it.
That is a Constitution.
It's a
save.
10-foot radius, yes.
Okay. All right.
But I want to say that, because I don't think it's gonna affect Tyreen. That's the main thing. He didn't want to.
Yeah, if you're putting like towards the center, towards the back, it will not target her.
Yeah.
That is a 17 with his pluses.
Ah, damn. But it still takes half. Oh, shit.
Roll me damage.
Oh, that was shitty. That was a 7 total, so whatever half a 7 is.
No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Okay. Well, rounding up because of the 0.5, and that's how math works. So it's taking 4 points of damage. As you hear the shatter,
was crap.
And it's almost like, although it is flesh, right? It cracks on the inside, like if you like set off a firework behind a tree and like the bark exploded, but it's flesh that comes out. Anybody else want to do a thing?
I'm just gonna, since Tyreen is the one that's super close, I'm just gonna throw some Shield of Faith dirt on Tyreen.
Okay, Tyreen, you're incredibly dirtier now,
Throw some dirt at her.
but for some reason you feel concentration on you or Chip, not her. But yeah, you there's this brown like dirt. What's not Linus? What's that the character in
Pigpen?
Yes, thank you.
Pigpen?
Yes, it's just like this cloud of dirt, and then it just kind of sinks into your skin, and it looks like you rolled around in mud for a couple of days and did not shower. But there's a magical aura of protection on you.
+2 to your AC for the duration.
Alrighty.
How long's the duration, Jeremiah?
10 minutes.
10.
Okay.
10 minutes concentration.
A lot longer than 1 minute.
Oh, and I didn't realize I was muted. So my response to what Tyreen is doing is she's freaking out. Like, she is so confused, and this thing is just wildly fucking weird, and she's just standing there, like, staring at it, because what the fuck is that?
I completely understand. Okay. Stranger,
Yes.
anything that you want to do?
So describe to me how this piece of wood is twitching and what have you.
So as this essentially tree is kind of unrooting itself currently from the bomb that's exploding and the roots that are catching on fire, and the spells that have hit are causing the flesh to detach itself, and these like fissures are cracking on its skin, yet no blood's coming out. It's squealing in pain as you're seeing these threads kind of almost like silk, like spider silk, extend outward, but they're also collecting and thickening like rope. Like it's getting ready to do something.
Getting.
Green.
Okay. I think what we're going to do, because everything I does that specific type of damage that I feel like is useless in this dungeon. We're gonna throw an Eldritch blast at it.
Roll me two
Just for funsies.
heat.
All right, let's roll the hit. Come on, D&D Beyond. Tell me you're gonna do something today. For once, 22.
Definitely hits.
Wow,
Huzzah.
yay.
I know, I'm fucking shocked. So, oh, I get 2 blasts, so let me roll my second one.
Disgusting.
And a 12.
12. That one does miss, unfortunately.
Ah, well, you know. can't, hit the same spot all the time. Some of us have performance issues. That is a 4 points of force damage.
Okay, as the blast hits and it cracks some of the flesh off, because all this flesh is being described like wood. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh, yeah. All right, buddy.
Oh, wonderful.
Cool. Cool.
We'll control you. There we go. Alright, let me... It's all out of the way. Oopsie. Control you.
Rolled a 20.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, it has a +0 to dex.
Don't worry, I got this. I totally got this. Man. For fuck's sake.
Funny.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. And then, there we go.
Dang, Beerus.
Hey.
You're
I
usually
rolled
one
a
of the
6.
first ones.
I rolled a 6, so shush.
I was like, you're like one of the fastest ones usually.
He trip.
It's awkward.
So-
I'm going first.
Yeah. Nico, what do we do?
Oh, fuck. Nico is going to choose to take out his tackle harpa, and he is moving over 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to Tyreen, because he's really concerned with the fact that she just kind of froze like deer in headlights. Yeah, and he's just like, we need to back up. You need to back up. And he's also kind of like, snap out of it. Just bonus action. He's going to give you a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And looking back at this thing, he is going to play a very haunting melody on his tackle harpa, and he is going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
That's a whiz save?
Yes.
That's an 18, I believe. Yeah, total's an 18.
It passes, but it'll still take half. And I freaking got max on that one.
Nice.
Cool. So, 9.
Okay. Alright, as you whisper, as it kind of starts cracking, as the kind of bulbous, spiky center starts shaking a bit. Anything else?
That's all he can do. He did his movement, he did his bonus action.
Okay,
Tyreen, you have Bardic Inspiration, so...
there we go.
What is that? A D6?
8?
It's a D8.
Nice.
And the other thing with his is that you have Unfailing Inspiration, so even if you fail with it, you will still have the Bardic Inspiration until you pass with it.
Cool.
Whatever ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw you do.
Trying to see if there's a symbol on there that's like a music note. Okay. Stranger. At the beginning of your
Right.
turn,
Uh-huh.
you hear this slither and hiss. Kind of the sensation of like the room being squeezed. But everything looks the same. All right, what do we do?
Cozy. So you said that this thing, this tree wood thing, fleshy boy, is uprooting itself. Like when it was like getting it.
On its turn, it's going to completely finish uprooting itself to be able to move.
Okay. Flipping through my spell book, just like I do not have spells equipped for monster hunting. I am just here to be an inconvenience, and we are going to cast Grease in a little kind of in that this little like 10-foot area pocket right between the fleshy boy and Tyreen and Nico. And that's going to make it difficult terrain, and if anyone or anything enters on a right there. If anyone enters or starts their turn inside that, they're gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw, or they fall prone.
Oh,
So
all right. Okay, anything else?
Looney Tunes banana peel.
All right.
That's it.
No, it starts its turn with the grease, so that's a dex save. That is a -1 for 15.
15 just beats it.
Sorry. So
Oh, well.
as part of the limbs slip through, I will send you a private message. Victor. Okay. As I am rolling, it has 4 attacks, 6 of y'all. I'm rolling these 6s to see who's getting hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is what? Tyreen. That is Serena, and then last is Stranger. Okay. You see that the ropes just drop to the ground, and it starts pushing out this like profuse flesh, almost like the only thing I can think of to describe is like a machine that kind of shoots out hot dogs. Have you ever seen one of those machines? But
Love those.
in an incredible
Hold on,
speed
I
that
have a very
within
weird.
6 seconds it releases about 50 feet of flesh, and then these tendrils extend outwards to try to attack you guys. Alright. So, what does a 19 hit? Can't hear you for saying anything. And then,
Yes,
okay.
just hits, and I did pass.
Pass the
That's the only thing I could imagine.
Thing.
what thing? Sorry. What were you
Sorry.
saying from?
I'm not supposed to say.
I'm in confusion.
I will message you.
Okay. That is an 11 for Tyreen. That is a 18 for Serena, and a dirty 20 for Stranger.
18 for me, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That meets my AC.
okay.
Dirty 20, man. As a wizard, that's like a thing. Yeah.
Okay, so every person that got hit needs to make me a strength saving throw.
As a wizard, I'm proficient in that.
That's kind of your strong suit, I remember.
Yeah.
You said if
14.
it hits.
If it hits. If it does not hit, then you're fine.
14.
27.
Pass. 14's a fail, unfortunately.
Okay.
18.
18 is a pass. If you failed, you get dragged 25 feet towards the tree. You don't suffer any damage.
Well, what's the reach on this thing?
50.
Y'all just got swooped.
Oh, nice. I got snatched.
I've seen this one.
It's like the Looney Tunes sequence where like someone gets snatched and all you see are the eyeballs left behind. That was Stranger.
You're still 10 feet away from it. You're not inside its mouth just yet, so you don't have anything to worry about for one more round. That is good. Don't.
I did not consent to this.
Don't be inside its mouth. As strangers, you're kind of being. You're considered grappled.
Ragdolled.
You're not prone or anything. You're just being kind of like moved. At the start of your turn, you get another save. If you succeed, your turn starts like normal. If not, your turn starts like normal. With the only condition is that you're considered grappled. And as you're getting kind of dragged to it, you see that the crack that had a hole kind of extends outwards, and you see now the rest of the wood has all these sharp teeth that are kind of extending, almost kind of like a mimic. And each like row of tooth is like moving individually. Tyreen, what do we do?
Hot.
Panic.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So we're still panicking, but she is going to. So it's pulling on people. Is then this area. Can I have the little doodad, please? Thank you. Like, does it have like an appendage sticking out?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So, Tyreen will. Do I get to do that in the thing? Come here. Yes. That one. Boo. Okay. So yeah, she's just gonna like her longsword. Her longsword just appears in her hand, and she's going to, seeing the layer of grease on the floor. If Roll20 will let me move her, she's gonna step around Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Or she would, if it would move. 5, 10, 15.
I'm gonna move the mini only for one specific player to see something. There you go.
Okay. For me?
No, there was somebody else that needed to see a thing. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Okay. So I believe we saw. Cool. So yeah, Tyreen sidesteps around Nico, or not Nico. Yes, around Nico, and then
Yes.
since her
I am
weapon is
Nico.
versatile, she two-handed swings her long sword and takes her 2 attacks at the part of the tree that is got Stranger.
Okay. Make me your first attack, and then we'll see what happens, and then we can move after that.
Okay. Okay. So that is a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll me
Okay.
damage.
So it's take. Okay. So plus 4 is bad at math. 12 points of slashing damage.
All right, you surpass how much the tendril's HP is. It cuts it off. So that's why I didn't want to use both attacks on that because the HP threshold is kind of low.
That's fair.
So he is no longer restrained. He's gonna free action whatever. But he's gonna let that thing go. But he's no longer being hurled towards the tree.
Awesome. And then is the one that's got Serena grappled in Tyreen's little line of swing?
I will say yes because it doesn't need to move. So it's like right here.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
you're 5 feet from it.
She'd take her second attack at that one then.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Wait, Serena's grapple?
Yes, because it hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm just grappled, but I'm not dragged.
That one is an 18 to hit.
Wait. If you failed the 15, you get dragged 25 feet. Did you pass the strength saving throw?
I passed the strength saving.
Then you're not grappled. You broke from the grapple.
Okay.
All right.
Well, then there ain't anything else Tyreen can hit, I don't think.
Okay. I will have to apologize and completely destroy the flow, but I am babysitting some puppies that their parents are here, so I will take 5 to go give them to their human owners. So I'll be
Break time it is.
yeah. So we're gonna take a break right now in the middle of combat. I know it's a little early, but yeah, we'll be back in a minute.
Get your snack.
Yeah. So get your snack. Take a
Snacks,
potty.
puppy
take out your
potty
pup-
times.
Yes. So apologize everyone, but we'll be back. They're here.
There they go.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's
Oh, hi there. Time for Extra Life again? Wait, what is Extra Life? Seriously? Extra Life is a charity gaming fundraiser. We play games to raise money for local children's hospitals. Extra Lifers around the world have raised more than $100 million since 2008, and all because of people like you. So what are you waiting for? Donate to Extra Life to help kids like me.
welcome back. So, starting with Serena. You're next on the initiative order, and Beerus, you're on deck. What are we doing? The flesh tree thing was grappling one of your friends, but Tyreen kind of broke off the extra tendril. So what do we do?
Move that way. I will cast spiritual weapon. I guess right here.
Okay. Tokens. I believe I have a. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Spiritual weapon. Come on, drag, please. Thank you. Right now, it is this phantom sword.
My spiritual weapon is basically Jada dude.
I love that.
Okay.
Just a rock with arms.
Let me see if
She
I can
came in
find.
doing
It's
exactly
a
what she
floating
wanted.
rock with arms.
Let me see if I can find something better for you then.
Or golem, something like that.
Yeah. All right. So you have control over it. If I know that's not exactly where you wanted to put it. That's just where Roll20 decided to place it.
Where? Air check?
Is it?
Let's
Shit.
see what are you already.
It should say it's a token. It's
Oh, I barely see that. It's like translucent.
here. This is the closest thing to
That's fine.
I
Big
have.
clip now.
At least you can see it, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
As this golem creature with arms kind of comes through. So you cast it, that was your action. You still have bonus and you still have movement.
Oh, that was a bonus action.
Oh, bonus action is to cast, sorry, because you can use your action.
And
to
I
attack.
will attack it.
Roll me to hit.
I don't remember what pluses I had. Oh, plus 7. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Roll me damaja.
It's an 8.
8. Okay.
Force damage.
Alright. As the golden comes through and hits right at the trunks, kind of closing the mouth shut. Doing quick math in my head. Yes, it has. It is officially bloodied. By a point.
Oh.
Yeah. Anything else?
That should be it.
Serena.
That's
As you cast your spiritual weapon and are casting these spells in tune with your god, with whatever your divinity is, might not even be a god, a spirit. We don't know yet. We have no idea.
It's a diglet.
Secretly, it's a Dugtrio. You hear this wind, that you don't feel anyone else is noticing or hearing, come from the hole where all those maggots are.
Yep.
And for a second, everything kind of pauses and is still. Until someone steps and kind of takes you out of that moment. Beerus, your turn.
Okay. Beerus is just gonna kind of sigh and look at the stupid tree and take 2 shots at it.
Roll me to hit.
13 for the first hit.
That one misses, unfortunately. It does not go through its thick bark.
27 for the second hit.
Definitely hits. Roll damage.
That is 10 piercing damage.
All right.
And then he's just gonna sit there and be like, fucking stupid goddamn living trees.
The living trees that you're used to are so much nicer than this one.
At least those ones are covered in flesh.
Very true.
Ew.
What? What do we do? And Nico, you're on deck.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Finally, last one. I'm going to run. And let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me double check with my dash.
I believe you should have 40 feet of movement. at this
Yeah.
level.
I don't think I need my dash.
Yeah, you can reach without using your dash.
I want to avoid the grease, but smack it.
Roll me a schmack.
That's not good. Okay, well, that was a 17.
You have advantage. Channel points have been used.
Oh, okay, well, then I'll roll again. Because that was bad. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits. You want to roll me your second attack?
Yes.
Much obliged, chat.
That's 25 to hit.
Both hit. Roll me damage off.
Yes. Hang on one second. Let me make sure I've got the right for the super fun axe. Okay. Yep. Sorry, I should have had this rolled earlier.
No, you're fine. It's you roll on your turn until we say pre-rollsies.
One was a 22 damage and one
Oh.
was a 11 damage. I got some pluses.
Yeah. You're using the axe of a vampire king, so yeah. As the axe when it hits, it's almost like it has this like extra slice of like after it hits, like there's an aftershock of like a slashing damage from the wind that kind of cuts through it. And as you do, it's super heavily damaged as it's just like squealing inside. And you see the row of teeth kind of just jagged and start moving back and forth. Anything else?
Okay. I think that's everything I can do. I just... Oh. Uh-oh. I think I just lost Discord. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, I don't know what I did. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I maximize my movement so I was kind of jumping. I think that's right. Is that 40, Jesus? Ish? Maybe one more up? I don't know. Wherever. I just want to get as close to this thing as I can because I feel like it's going to run.
I mean, you're good. You're fine where you are. You can move 5 feet as well. You're fine too.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Dope. Nico, what do I do? And stranger, you're on deck.
Nico's kind of like looking at the tree, looking at Tyreen, looking at the tree, and with the blade part of Tyreen's sword, he's gonna cast heat metal on it.
Excellent. It's a great combo.
And just again look at her, just like finish it off. If he can. And then he'll look over at Stranger. Glad you're not dead. Bardic Inspiration.
I wonder.
So Tyreen and Stranger now have Bardic Inspirations.
Dope.
And that's all we're gonna do.
So, because I know this was a subject in 3.5 that I took to be like, no, you can cast heat metal on one specific part of the blade and not the whole weapon. Just saying.
That was what the plan was. It was just the blade part, not the whole weapon.
Rule of cool, I think. Yo, Cinnabon, baby,
Okay.
move your face. Thank you. All right. So Tyreen, you have 2d8 of fire damage on top of that attack.
Oh.
Oh, righty. Stranger. At the start of your turn, you see this snake.
Limbering up for my next move. Hear all the cracks and
Oh
pops.
god, what are you doing? Ew.
He takes out a swim cap.
For a second, and you don't know if it was when you were stretching, if like you like mislooked, because like you need to like crack your neck or whatnot, but you thought you saw black scales just coil around all the maggots. But it disappears.
That's fun.
And I'm going to send you a second
A
secret
sexy message.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's only 8 o'clock.
let's get
okay.
spicy early.
If you're wearing your swim cap, it's just a PSA to remember
It's like
to
that-
lube your latex.
It's like that Saturday night I had with that orc mommy. Going to just dive right in.
Mm,
So I wait for my message
I don't like
before I do my move.
You're supposed to trim your fingernails, bro.
Yes, please, always.
I like to consider myself a pillow princess.
Oh,
That's fucking rude.
why is that rude?
Why is it
Oh.
rude, Nico? Are you a little offended?
Are you afraid to share something? You and I are kindred spirits, I like to think.
Shut up.
The last word was misspelled, but I'm sure you
Shut
understand what I mean.
Shut up.
Yeah, okay. So here's the plan. We're gonna penguin slide. Like we're gonna go full slip and slide across that grease area to get to the hole.
Yeah, love it. I'm gonna let you choose an athletics or acrobatics check.
Alright, cool. Let's see what's
Oh
better.
crap, my contact fell out.
Oh. Please be careful.
The wet
don't sleep in
shoe
them.
That's about to make.
Right? Yeah, we're gonna do acrobatics.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
Don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration.
Well, I don't fucking need it because I got an 18.
Oh, all right. I see you. That sound of like shoes hitting the basketball court. That squeakness. That's
Yep.
even with the grease, you hear that. As for a second, if I may,
Absolutely.
switch over to this and turn this off. Stranger. When you kind of slide in there and you see all the grubs and the maggots kind of crawl on you, and the tree starts moving slightly slower. The lights in the room from the torch that Watt had dropped at the entryway starts slowing down, almost like time is stopping, so the light movement is stopping, so light's dimming. Just ever so slightly. The paintings on the wall look like they started to melt a little bit, like too much water on the brush when they painted, so everything's just dripping. And you feel very cold yet welcoming coil on your forearm of a snake, but you never see the head nor the tail of said snake. It just infinitely coiling and disappearing, coiling and disappearing. As you hear this hissing, yet you understand the hissing. You understand what this snake is telling you. And it's a very familiar voice from a specific grandma.
Oh, Grandma.
You should really think that a rodent for your survival. I don't understand how the golden one got into my domain. But the small one, I think their dominion is travel. So it traveled to me. Bold. I would have eaten it and devoured it. And then my dominion would have also included travel. But I let the little rodent speak, and I heard its words. One more gift. And the coil goes towards your arm. And as the snake continues to coil over, there is a piece of parchment in your hand.
Ooh. What does it say?
It looks like a spell scroll.
Oh, that's fun.
So, start of your turn, what do we do?
That's a lot to take in.
Yeah, let's just throw a bomb at you right before your turn starts.
Yeah, you know. That's just kind of like... And so I'm in the hole, right? Or am I
Yeah,
not
yeah,
in the...
yeah.
Okay. So if I look up, how far down am I?
The hole goes down about 5 feet, and then there
Okay.
seems to be a tunnel that goes parallel, maybe about 20, because you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
It goes about maybe 20 feet towards the west, and it's
Okay.
still covered with those maggots. But there seems to be some sort of green light at the other end of the tunnel. So you can see the light at the 20-foot mark. So it's not that far. Your first thought was it might be a little bit uncomfortable for what? Her horns are going to definitely scrape the whole way through.
She's definitely a very big, beautiful lady. Might be difficult, but all right. So I think what he's going to do, he's going to kind of like look up at the whole, like see the whole writhing tree thing, and just be like, they got it. I think they can handle themselves, and he's gonna just kind of, follow that hallway just to see where it's going.
Okay. As you follow, let me actually look over here because I don't have set thing open just yet. Okay. Do you pop up to the other end of the hole?
What you mean?
Like, do you go down the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Then there's a hole leading upwards. Do you pop your head through that hole? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go for pop my head up like that.
Once you do, you'll see this
a meerkat.
set of stairs that lead up to a door. The door looks very ornate and normal. It is made out of stone. There's no engraving on it like the other lords that had a name or like a vampire. But there is a door in front of you.
Okay. I think everything. And would I be able to discern that this door is in the same fashion as every other vampire door? Okay.
Yes, yeah. It's still with the same stonework and carvings and everything else that you've seen.
Okay. So we're gonna go back because it's like I don't have enough fleshy bodies in between me and the next thing behind that door. I think I need some assistance.
Understood.
So we're gonna make our way back, and as we're making our way back, we're gonna kind of try to read that spell scroll just to see what I'm dealing with.
It is a scroll that is very well written, and it
Okay.
is the daylight spell.
Oh, fancy.
Engraved on the borders, you see different pieces of what might be like stone or materials. And as a wizard, you definitely know that sometimes when a scroll is incredibly like fancy, you still need components to make said scroll, but sometimes within the letters or the engraving, they put the material components within the scroll itself.
Okay. Okay.
Right, so I'll say that's your movement. Bonus action to kind of slide in there. You still have an action if there's anything you want to do.
And would we say that I just kind of like went back to the same spot I was
Yeah.
before, where the tree is?
Yeah. I'll move the tree back just because.
We're gonna.
It ain't
we're gonna.
stranger.
Huh?
Buddy?
Yeah.
I was
totally.
like, it ain't stranger.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and just like yeet a cantrip at it. I'm going to do infestation. So I'm gonna need a con save from Senor Tree.
That is a 14.
That beats.
Does it take half damage?
So it succeeds. So it takes the damage, but hold on. The target must succeed on a Constitution save throw or take 1d6 poison damage and move in a direction. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. It does not say what happens when you beat it, so I'm gonna assume nothing happens.
Yeah. Okay. So as the insects go, and you see that it starts kind of like eating up some of the maggots, and I'll say it's like somewhat clears the path underneath, but not the effect that you wanted. Alrighty. It's tree turn. Okay, what?
Oh, tree turn.
Sorry, the grease spell is still there, and I pre-rolled with this negative, so dexterity that is a 9. So it falls prone.
Looney Tunes slip noise.
When did this become an Acme cartoon?
Since Gear 5 released.
It takes its half of its movement, so 5 feet to get back up. It's gonna try to bite what? You're right there. Let's see if it actually does its thing. That is a 17. Does that hit? What? Does a 17 hit? Yeah, 17.
I'm muted. Sorry. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
You are okay. So it has 3 tendrils. That is. I don't think a 12 is gonna hit. Nico, Beerus, does a 15 hit?
No.
And Serena, that is a 14. So I believe that also misses. So as it releases 3 tendrils, since one was cut and is still kind of regrowing, they all completely miss. All right. Restrict. Oh. What? Wait a minute. How did that happen? Okay. I touched the door and it said, do you want to restrict player movement? And I want to know how the fuck that happens. Alright, whatever. Okay. Tyreen, what do we do?
We are.
You have a flame sword now. Ho ho ho.
Oh, I think you said plain sword. I'm like, I thought it was hot. Okay,
No, Tabatha's playing Nico.
gotcha.
You're playing Tyreen.
I'm sorry. Okay, so she's gonna foregoing the slippery disgustingness that is that. Gonna step around to the tree. Oh, hello. Please go away. And roll 20 is going to say, "Fuck you." Okay. And she's going to take her 2 attacks at the tree with the two-handed with the longsword.
Is everyone else seeing these 2 lines that are just on the screen?
Ow.
Okay. Right. Alright, it's a me problem. Okay.
Okay. So Tyreen is swinging to hit. That is. Oh, that is a number 25 to hit,
That hits.
and more numbers 7 to 21 to hit.
Both hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the total damage. So that's.
You see
And
Tyreen
then you said
kind of
2d8 of fire damage?
Yes, and it adds 2d8 on top of that.
Alright. Wait, right? Yeah. Damn, okay. Math is math. I hate math. Okay. So 11 is 4. No, 8 is 19. 19 plus additional 12. 9 plus 12 type. 31 points of damage total.
Oh, so close. All right. As you grab the sword, start slicing at it, cutting, and each slice that you have, different pieces of flesh just start falling, and it's this odd, visualization because it's there's no blood or anything, but it's flesh and meat underneath, but it's acting like wood, and it's thick and hard like it but it's gross, and you see the teeth kind of move around the inside of this fleshy tree, and it's hanging on by a thread.
Okay, no, she didn't have a bonus action. Okay, so that's her turn.
All right. Serena, what do we do?
I guess I'll use maybe perception or something if that's an action to kind of look around, or investigation.
You can use your passive without having an action. If you tell me what your passive is, and if you're trying to like discern something.
No,
But if you're like, I want to get
trying
something
to
new.
find something.
Okay, then yeah, give me a perception roll.
Yeah. With that, I'm trying to look for something like, what was that?
Mhm.
18.
18. Okay. As you're looking within the hole, you're looking where the stranger was, you don't see that thing, you don't hear that thing, but there seems to be this like almost like golden bridge that you just barely missed leaving the path of this room. I would like for you to roll me a religion check, though. Since you did manage to see that.
That's a nat 20, so 21. Not very religious.
No, but with the nat 20, though,
Yeah.
even though you know what it is, what to call it, you feel that almost like that's the thing I've been searching for. Whatever just left this room is what I've been searching for. Whatever left that golden trail is what I was searching for.
Okay. But I can't pinpoint where.
No,
Like,
it
kinda what area.
no, it left the room.
Okay. I'll mention to the party that I heard something come out of that hole. I don't know where it is though.
Guess we go down the hole.
Kind of godlike sort of thing, religious thing. I know you guys call me cleric, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm not. Yeah, I don't think Serena will do it right now at this instant, but I'll get as close as possible, I guess, to the hole. Is the hole visible?
Yes,
Or
it's
because
visible.
the tree?
It's through the tree. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's all I got for right now. I used my action. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Beerus, what to do?
Couple more shots.
Roll me it.
Pop, pop.
About
19 for the first hit.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
On the tree?
Yeah. Tree has
Okay.
Tree has an AC of 20.
Well, then I missed both shots.
Sorry, bud.
It's all good. He saw Stranger go down that hole, so he's just gonna fucking run and like baseball slide his way into it as well.
As you run within and just slide in there, you immediately get covered by those maggots, but you do see that tunnel that I was explaining, and then you see the entryway, and you see that little glowing green hue at the end of it.
That's all I got.
Alright. What do we do?
I want to hit it again.
Roll me to hit.
Okay, so I got 2 rolls. The first one is dirty 20,
Just hits.
and the second one is a 17, which I don't think
17
hits.
misses, yes.
Yeah.
Roll me to hit. Roll me damage, sorry.
I think I got a 11 damage.
11 damage. I was gonna say, I know Tyreen. Okay, as you grab your axe and swing forward, and as you cut it, this timber effect kind of happens. The tree falls over, and the teeth just kind of expose themselves, and then they stop moving slowly. As
Like,
it is
bye-bye?
Like it's bye-bye. It is dead.
Yay. I mean, I guess, since he's trying to hurt us.
Yep.
Very rude.
And Beerus, you just feel this like on top of like maybe like about a 2 or 3 feet of like earth above you. Like you still feel the impact of the tree falling.
Woof. Did we just block him in?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like 5 feet to his right. You see Stranger just sitting there with a bag of trail mix just eating. I'll took you long enough.
Oh, yeah, well, you missed 2 shots, you decide, fuck it, I'm just gonna go down the hall.
Jesus, there's nothing else. Do we need to do perception around any of the other areas? You know, like the hills, the sand. Weren't they calling us?
I mean,
Nico will even state, like, because he did it before, it's just like, don't look at them. They do weird things to your head.
Okay, fair enough. We go down the hole.
What's that green thing?
What green thing? Oh, the light? Yeah, that's another room over there. You know,
Did you check it out yet?
it's a giant door. Looks like, you know how sometimes when you're like, you know, in a place and you see this giant, very ornate door, you're like, yeah, that's probably where the boss battle is.
You know, that makes sense. Yeah.
There's like no inscription. There's like a big gold chain across it with a big fancy padlock. I think I have to go like 3 dungeons over to get the key.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
you need a different tunic and everything. It's just
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wow, you missed 2 shots on the tree that's big? That's embarrassing.
Yeah. The bullets just kind of slicked off of this, wriggling, slimy skin.
Slicked.
Nico's just like stepping over this thing like, ew, ew, ew. And just kind of looks in the hole. I'm assuming, are there still maggots?
oh yeah, it's filled with maggots.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's just...
I mean, Stranger's Inset spell did clear some of them, but there's still quite a few hundred in there.
Okay.
Don't slip, Nico.
I'll be fine. And he just... I guess I'll go on in ahead.
Oh, I talked to Grandma, by the way. She was very cryptic.
How's she doing?
Yeah, she's doing fine. Saying something about some rodents in her domain.
Interesting.
And I'm like, don't snakes usually like rodents?
You would think. Make a good protein.
A rat just invaded my home and gave me this letter to get to you.
Yeah, but there was a rat or something. Anyway, I got the gift, and he's just like looking at the spell scroll.
What's it say?
Well, it is a spell scroll. Oh, you're not very inclined to magic, so I'll have to read it to you. Okay.
I don't know why I asked that what it said.
Well, you see this big spot on it? That little, like, the swirly thing that looks like the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means it's a daylight spell. Who knows?
Oh. So are you gonna use it to kill the vampire?
Probably.
Well, then let us get the blood first. Don't want to cook all that shit.
As you guys, I assume, start crawling
Yeah,
over.
I'm assuming we're making our way through.
Yeah. For my own personal amusement, I would like everyone to roll me percentiles. And if you get below a 20, that means you're going to be finding maggots in your clothing, on your pouches, for like the next day or so.
You said percentiles.
Yeah. Just a 20 or below. So a good 80 chance that you took them all out when you crawled through. But
37.
all right.
Damn it.
Less 40.
I mean, unless you really want to keep some for yourself and put them in a jar.
34. Oh, no, Stranger's, like, definitely picking them up.
All right.
13.
Rolled a
You
16,
can have
damn
mine,
it.
stranger.
Yeah.
You rolled a 16?
I got a 13.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
He's
you
like-
got a
he's picking
16?
them-
We're together? Oh, no.
He's, like, picking them up off the floor and putting them in his trail mix bag, by the way.
Disgusting.
extra protein.
Nico's literally probably gonna just take his bandana off and everything, just like gross, 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 like ugh.
Just one
you
like on
realize
your
that
bandana.
it's in your hair and everything.
The newest
Get
health
them-
trend is the living rice.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Right.
Juan,
Ew.
as your kind of horns like are scraping the ceiling, they're kind of like crawling on your back and getting into your fur, and it's just you're gonna need a shower really bad after
You're
this.
gonna want to comb those out because they will make themselves a home, and it's not a pretty sight.
Can I have a dirt bath while I'm waiting? Yuck.
We don't exactly have a lot of room in here for you to roll around in the dirt.
I'm gonna move this here so I can copy
Whoa.
you guys. And it's only a 20-foot crawl, so it takes
Yeah.
less than a minute to get to the other side. And when you appear, let me put you. Come on, paste. There you
Yeah. Nika's just. Ugh.
go. Yep. What? You're in the other room by some reason. My bad. Oh well. No
Ew.
worries. You kind of appear through this hole. You you see two wells, one that's completely dried up, one that still has some murky water in it, that has little critters kind of crawling into it. Stairwells that lead upwards to what looks to be another ornate-ish, not as fancy as the other rooms that have names on them, but there seems to be something behind this door. Anything we want to do?
I have a
This-
question.
There's no name.
There's no name. No, not on this one.
Good question.
Yes.
Is everybody else on the new map?
No.
Did I not move
Okay.
y'all? I just didn't move
Yeah.
because I'm so smart.
Okay. Second thing is, once we get down here and I see you, is everybody basically pretty dirty with going down? But especially what?
Stranger's always
Yeah.
dirty.
I mean, there was a grease spell, so we're all covered in grease.
Grease, maggots, dirt.
Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all have a nice, healthy layer of
There's-
pork rind
Filth.
on your.
Here's the thing, little quirk with Serena. As much as she's always dirty because of her domain, she's kind of a clean freak. I think I said on the first intro of her, like her hair was proper and tightly clothes, cleanish because domain. So I am casting clean on everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
Bless.
everyone.
Like, get rid of the maggots?
God.
Yeah, but if stranger specifically say no, I don't want it, she will, because she will ask each
She-
person first.
Okay, so you're asking first. Thank you.
Yes,
So the
consent.
maggots are shiny.
Consent is key. Yes, thank you.
And you will see, and also you will see also Serena cast it on herself. She will get clean for like half a second, and all the dirt comes back to her.
Just like magnetized to her.
You.
I will respectfully decline, but I appreciate the ask for consent.
Okay, you want at least a bucket of water?
No, I think the pork rind is doing its job.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Has me a nice healthy
Does anybody
fill.
need to? Does anybody need to rest? Did the tree hurt anybody at all?
Emotionally, Beerus.
We can just keep going.
I'm fine.
And the door's right here.
Right in front of all.
Okay.
So what was
This?
is this the only one that has the hole where we
Yeah.
came from?
Yeah, this
And then
one.
these are closed or
Yeah,
what?
this is
whatnot?
sealed, and then this one has some water and some like different insects kind of crawling in and out.
Okay. I'll just do a quick
Nico's just-
on it, and then that's it.
Do a quick
Follow.
look.
Nico's just-
follow.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nico's gonna listen in on at the door just to see if he hears anything on the other side.
We're on here perception.
Cute. Not my best stat, but we'll see. Not my best stat. That's an 8.
It's you think that just because it's the stone, it's you're getting nothing from the other side. At the same time, a lot of the individuals that you're encountering tend to be sleeping, so there might not be a lot of movement.
Do we just go? Do we go? Do you want me to open the door? He's just looking back over at everybody.
Beerus is just gonna try and push Nico through the door. Like, not hard, but just like slowly pushing through the door.
Okay.
Unless Nico's moving out of the way, the door's gonna start opening.
He'll just kind of like push it too.
Okay.
Just
As you guys push through. Out of curiosity, can you move forward, Nico?
let me see if I can.
Okay. Alright. So you guys can move forward.
Nope. I can't.
I can.
I can.
I can't.
Haha.
Oh wait, I can. Never mind. I can.
Yeah,
Woo!
they were all right. High five.
Whatever.
Okay. Once you move into this room,
I'm on top of someone.
you will
That was me. Buy
see
me
on
dinner
top of
first.
someone.
a sarcophagus, like many of these rooms.
Oh god.
What I'm going to move your torch, or else you won't be able to see.
Are we standing in gold?
There is plenty and plenty of gold and weapons and chests and swords. A lot of them look really well made. A lot of them. I would say 90% of them are non-magical. They're broken. You'll see pieces of chests that are completely broken. And as soon as the door is opening, Nico, Beerus, you're the first ones to see it. So this changes your marching order coming in. If you're like, no, I'm going to wait a little bit back, totally understand. But Nico, the door's opening. Beerus, as you're obviously seeing it and hearing this, you see that a scepter kind of pokes through, like undoing a latch from the inside out of the tomb, and it starts moving forward to like move the sarcophagus forward a
I
bit.
just pushed the sarcophagus back the way it was coming from.
You could, yeah. If you want to give me a strength check.
Oh, wait, I have a gift for this.
God.
The fuck is your stats? Okay. Oh my god, that's not that good. High.
No.
What did you get total? I got an
Got a
11.
nat 1.
Oh, okay. I got an 11. I thought I was like,
no.
as you try to do that,
Freaking
and then-
brain cell.
as I'll say, because Nico has some agates on him, one falls onto the ground as he squished a slight slip, and that was just the edge that this mummy needed to just. And you see the mummified head appear, and then a horse hoof on the other side. As the rest of you are seeing what looks to be a man and a horse inside this sarcophagus, mummified, completely both. And then you're realizing that it's a centaur.
Friend of yours?
So, again, if this changes where you want to be, totally cool, just let me know. But
Oh god.
I mean, at that, Beerus is gonna try and back up and then kind of like, oh fuck.
as you'll see this mummified centaur just stretch out, almost cat-like. And as it does, you see the spine actually detach itself a little bit. And then when it stretches back, kind of closes.
Damn, that's a good stretch.
God, that would be nice.
God, I need one of those.
Yeah, can I stretch like that?
Oh, it's that time again. See the hoops kind of start clonking onto the side, like with the very little flesh that this mummified centaur has. It's just using still the staff to, like, a little bit of a limp to continue walking with it. We can. There's a couple of ways that we can arrange what's to happen next.
I think you could just go back into that sarcophagus and we can close the lid and call it good.
You look very
That's an
sleepy.
option. We can fight. I don't want to.
Really don't want to either.
Most
Cool, we're on the same page.
it's going to point over to like a pile of bones. Everyone that does ends up dead. Who knows? You
think
could
they'd
be the
learn.
one that finally finished me off, but I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Curses and all.
Does it help to say that we're not here to, take your gold and stuff like that? We're not interested in the material things?
As part of the material things. It is comforting to know that, yes. I will say that all you need to appease me and let me open that door for you, as you can try brute force, but usually you need magical talent to open the door. If you trade me something of value, we'll call it even. Even just 1 gold. And at this moment, you can roll me an insight check if you so wish.
Sure. That's on par. That's really on par. That's a 2.
Yeah, trust this guy. Why not?
That is a 23 on my end.
Okay.
Yeah.
23, alright.
Tyreen would reach into her bag and hand him the gem that Beerus gave her that was worth 20 GP.
Oh, okay.
If he wants
It's a
something.
ruby.
Okay.
Fancy.
Very nice.
If you'd like something.
Kind of clumps over and puts it on, I'll say over here, like on a pile with other gems. What is your name?
Mine.
I need to whisper it to the door so you may pass through. Serena, you're getting a lot of bad vibes here, a lot of red flags, but there's no magical wards or anything other than the staff, and it's looking like he's using the staff a lot to physically walk on. The part of he doesn't really want to fight, you feel that that's true. But then you look, if everyone just gives 1 gold, how many, there's thousands of gold pieces on the floor. How many individuals have passed through that have just given him a gold piece to go through? You're getting the sensation that this is easier for him because of what's on the other side.
I guess I'll just ask, what is on the other side?
I suppose whatever it is that you are misguided about, you will find the true answer on the other side. If you're looking for death, then that is the only thing that you will find on the other side. Past the hall, to the right, you will meet God.
Which one?
Tyreen's just gonna look at
Very
him and think
subjective.
her name.
You will meet our Lord Tamokan.
Oh, great, we were looking for him.
Sorry, it was a couple people at the same time.
I think it was Tyreen first.
Tyreen?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, like as soon as he he didn't even we didn't even figure out that it was as soon as he said that, Tyreen just said her name.
Okay.
It's Tyreen.
Goes over, and anyone that knows Sylvan, the Centaur is going to say Tyreen in a Sylvan translation.
Interesting.
And the door, you'll see almost like when it whispers it, almost like wind kind of moves around, and a slight little glow of glyphs in Sylvan that spells out the word Tyreen. Almost like katakana to English. And the door just like slightly budges a little bit. Thank you. Anyone else wish to enter?
Does it have to be you saying the names instead of in or
Unfortunately, it does.
why?
Just how the curse was made.
Go ahead.
What?
Question. If I took some of this gold, would you be upset?
Me, personally? No. And then this odd crooked smile that breaks the band-aids on its face start moving.
Ugh.
What?
I don't think you want to take that gold, Beerus.
I do think truths are more beneficial. I am cursed. And so is everything that belongs to me.
Go ahead. I'm just
You
gonna
could be
toss.
like one of those pirates that I've heard about.
He's
Oh, like
gonna
this is a pirate game.
flick a gold coin.
Why don't you want to fight? Out of curiosity.
It takes too much time. I've been plagued with sleep for a couple of millennia. Visions of horned skeletons and goats with no flesh await me. It somehow soothes me.
The goats with no flesh soothes you?
Yes.
Interesting.
Nico, I don't know how much more cryptic BS I can handle for today, and he's just gonna dig out one gold piece and literally like just place it in the thing's hand,
Okay.
like, here you go.
It places it on the floor where Beerus also placed the gold. I will mention, if anyone wants, they could also roll me an intelligence check, because this would be the third time that fleshless goats have been mentioned in this campaign.
Sure, I'll roll an intelligence.
Why not? Let's go for it. Just an intelligence or a
Yeah.
That's
history?
an 18.
Yeah, it's like the to recall. 18, yeah, sure, pass. I'm looking for like a 15 or higher.
I got a dirty 20.
All right,
First time I was ever smart.
Oh,
It was
got a
just-
7.
It was just straight intelligence.
Yeah, straight intelligence. Just like to
Okay.
recall, pretty much.
Ah, all right. 18.
Okay. If y'all
19.
also pass. If y'all remember, the first time was with that one creature that was trying to get that sphere in the troglodyte's lair. That had a imagery of a goat's skull for a split second, and then secondly, a couple of days ago, Stasen, on the ship that you found them in, those two ghosts that were trapped in that loop that killed it, the last thing those two things saw was a skeleton goat head. That
What?
swallowed it. And this
Nico just kind of.
centaur is saying that for a couple centuries now, that's what's plaguing his dreams. But he finds it comforting. He wants to go back to sleep. He wants to go back to that.
Whoa. What is that exactly? Just if you know by any chance, I'm just curious.
If I would know, I might investigate it further. But I don't. It's just comforting. I don't think it has anything to do with the curse. I think it has more to do with my natural state. And it's looking at its, dead body.
Gotcha.
Well, girlfriend, I think you look very good.
Thanks. Anybody else wish to pass?
I suppose everybody else. No, let me go first. First, do you like magic tricks?
Looks,
I like to consider myself a little bit of a showman.
Looks at spell list. Yeah, I dabble in magic. Yes.
I too also like to dabble in the art of magic. Uh-huh.
Pulls out their entire thumb. Falls to the ground, but it does not come back.
See, the trick here is that I can actually put mine back.
No, I just lost my thumb.
Oh, you want me to get that for you?
That's okay.
Who needed it? We don't need thumbs. Thumbs are an option in life.
Thumbs are an option in life.
Did that do anything for you, or would you like a gold piece?
I need a physical object.
Oh, well, I sometimes like to think that joy can be physical, but alright.
I mean, neurons fire off. So.
Neurons are physical. Okay, yeah, he's gonna just throw a gold piece and just
gold
be done
piece
with
gets thrown. Did anyone not give something?
Just gold, I guess. Is that what we're all doing?
Yep. That seems to be the trend. We like to follow the lead.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Did anyone not give their name? So, one by one. Mm-hmm.
I will tell him Serena.
Okay. When you say Serena, we'll translate it in Sylvan. But the Sylvan, do you know Sylvan?
No.
I do.
Beerus,
Oh,
it
no.
does not say Serena at all. It says a different name in Eldritch.
Uh-oh.
What does it say?
I'll let Jeremiah message you.
Uh-oh.
Nico's
Does
just
it
kind of
say
standing there.
Jeremiah?
Just because I have to
And Nico's
open up
just
a new
kinda-
tab and he knows it already, he knows how to spell it correctly.
Nico's just kind of standing there and is just kind of like Nycorath.
Says
Yes.
Nycorath, and it goes in there. Pretty much your real name is what gets translated in Sylvan. Whatever you tell the centaur will
Is
say.
it just the first name, or
Just-
is this the
just-
whole name?
Just the first name.
Okay.
As that happens, and every single person has given their name and a gold piece or gem, the centaur kindly goes back into their sarcophagus, bends their hooves and legs to fit nicely in there, and uses their staff to kind of just pull the sarcophagus back, and lets you guys do whatever it is you want to do.
Good night, Centaur Chan.
Good night. The door doesn't magically open, but with the simple push, very gently, just almost like you touching it, it moves forward for you. And down the hall, just moving your mini just in case you guys can't, no worries.
Yep.
Yeah. You'll see a long hallway that goes down and kind of curves like
Oh boy.
the centaur said, into a set platform that will be here that kind of goes downward. So this is 5 feet below. I believe you guys can see the whole room, right? It's let me see, Control L. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So so it kind of goes this way, right? So all this is the same level, but anything that is the green part or the blue part, all this is 5 feet below. Towards the end over here, you will see a tomb that looks very different from any of the other tombs. A much, much bigger and ornate tomb. You'll see the giant wings of a bat hugging the tomb. And you'll see this relief of a bat on top of it. On the ground, you'll see a relief of the best translation for us here in our 2023 world. Is almost like an Aztec relief carved physically onto the stone of what looks to be this humanoid with these fangs sticking outward. And there seems to be this red clay on top, beautifully painting the scene. And why did let's say, why did that happen? Alright, as you guys enter this area, you have your torch, yet no shadows appear.
Oh, that's creepy.
Stranger, are you stealing shadows again?
That's a good sign. Yeah, we love
No.
that.
Not the day.
The room
You
is
can do.
about
Forgot my shadow bag.
10 degrees colder than the other rooms that you've been in here. The walls are made of this obsidian stone, perfectly smooth, a slight little reflection, just enough that you can barely see an outline of your body. What do we do?
Walk forward.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Please
Just
move your
Or to
character.
the
Walk
boss
on
battle
in.
trickles.
Please move your characters to where you would be.
who's leading, I guess, is the question.
Beerus.
Okay.
Squishy
I thought
bunny.
Beerus couldn't see.
No, he has magical glasses.
He's
Yeah,
putting
that's
his
right. I
best
keep
foot.
forgetting the damn magical glasses.
He's putting his best foot forward.
Okay.
The lucky one.
Yes.
It's gonna have...
And as you kind of go through the corridor, you'll see everything that has been described. And this right here would be the tomb. It has no labels. It has no inscription, no names. But behind it, you do see a giant relief again of this like Essex-styled art of a large humanoid, but instead of hands, they're vampire. They're bat wings. The faces looks very skeletal and almost like the flesh is sunken into the bone. And these large fangs, very akin to like a bat person. And there's a couple of steps that kind of push it up, but other than that, it's not terribly much higher. It's about a 10-foot tombstone.
Beer's gonna kind of look over at Stranger and be like, the artist must have been really relieved to have to not to finish these.
That joke fell a little flat for me.
Gee, I wonder why. Are these doors, or where is the doors to get into
Yeah.
the room?
The room is open. This is just
Like a sunken floor?
no, elevated floor. This is
Oh.
sunken.
So it's like
This
the
is
steps
five,
down.
Yeah, this is 5 feet down.
Okay.
So,
And
what do you think we have to do?
The coffin is closed by these bat wings.
Is the star the coffin?
Yes, the star's the coffin. Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially, from the coffin, you'll see these wings, kind of like where my hands are, and in front of it, like where my head is the relief of the bat.
Got it. Is the bat's mouth open?
Yes, it is, and you see 2 fangs that are exposed.
Beerus is just gonna walk over and like prick his finger on it.
Okay. Soon as
I
you do,
wanted to do that.
immediately the blood just goes inside the bat, and very slowly, not enough to like it doesn't hit you or anything. You can easily walk back. The wings starts expanding, and they still look like stone, but it's moving like kind of like a gargoyle, you know, like fleshy, but it's still stone. Let me show you a handout that totally spelled like shrine should be spelt.
I don't do handouts.
Oh, that's
That is
interesting.
the tomb fully open, and you see that
Love that.
that's the
It's rats?
stone
Are those
underneath
rats?
are
those
rats.
rats?
Yes,
Rats?
They're just
Is it moving or is
no.
it
It's carved
made out
stone.
of?
Carved
Oh.
stone of rats.
Guys, I think
Oh.
those are rats.
The vampires can transform into a couple of animals, and these are 2 of them.
Are rats.
As that happens, you hear tearing, like stone breaking, and like as the wings are fully expanding, still kind of moving upwards until they reach the ceiling. In which it reaches the ceiling, you see that the tip of the wings are very angular and spiky, kind of goes into the ceiling itself. And at that moment, everyone kind of looks upward, and the whole ceiling looks pretty fragile. There's cracks and a little bit of like dust, kind of gravel falls from the ceiling itself. And you see very gently a man with blue skin. Every single tooth is as sharp as a vampire's tooth. Starts rising forward with this elaborate plumage display with these horns on the helm that it has on. And if I can be on the right layer.
Nico's gonna, like, as this is going on, he's gonna, like, lean over a little bit to Tyreen and being like, Did we ever discuss an escape plan at all?
Tyreen, like, very quietly to Nico is gonna be like, honestly, I didn't get this.
The escape plan is
Say.
to escape.
Yeah, I feel like you would have been whispering this. It's
Yeah.
oh boy.
And
Beerus is just
yeah.
gonna look up at it and go, "What's up, vampire shark dude?"
That guy looks like Ogre from Tekken.
You do.
I need to look up
Dude.
what they look like. Okay.
Mm.
You see in front of you a god. You see the vampire deity Tamokan. As this vampire approaches and lifts gently off of the tomb, having no armor, just a plain cloth to cover up the jelly bits because, you know, PG-13.
Yeah.
Large, extended claws, even on its fetus, and just gently touches the ground. A little bit of a bounce before it fully touches in front of the ground. I don't sense any undead. Are you more treats for me? Or are you here to bow to my service and be forever immortalized as the children of the night?
Well, first
No.
of all, I consider myself a delight.
There are many forms that death can take, and some are pleasant.
I mean, well, that might be true, but we don't necessarily need to die either.
I
Still got a bucket list I need to finish before I can technically die. So
He's got the bucket list, sorry.
a bucket list. I have not heard that one.
It's a technicality.
also, I've died once, and I don't really feel like doing it again anytime
He's already
soon.
punched-
So
He's already punched his card.
Yeah.
If
So
you,
technically he's already undead, if you think about it.
if
But
you,
don't think too hard.
I don't want to think about it like that, stranger. Please.
If you've already died, your blood has been spoiled.
See, he's not fun.
Well, what about your blood?
My blood is
Yeah, do you have
divine.
blood? Can we see it, actually?
Wow.
Just like
Just
that.
right out there, just asking.
Well, I'm just saying, so he's a vampire, and vampires like to drink blood. So where does it go? I have to know. Do you even have blood? I don't believe you if you do.
Because, I mean, we've seen vampires before, and they just turn to fucking dust at the end of them. So,
So
like,
where is the blood?
where's all the blood?
Where is it? I want to see it.
I'll let them.
I don't believe that you could fill this little jar here of blood.
I respect the hustle.
I have a hold on.
Oh god.
Tabakan
That's a
will
hustler.
look at you, Beerus. I might not be able to fill up that. You said it's a vial?
Yeah, it's an empty potion
Yeah.
of healing vial.
I must not be able to fill up that vial, but I believe maybe you can. And
But we're not talking about me, we're talking about you.
Sounds
their
like you can't do it.
eyes glow.
Disappointing.
I do need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, and this is a
Oh.
charm effect.
I rolled a nat 20 earlier.
Okay.
I'm giving Beerus my advantage.
Okay.
You said wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 21?
21's a pass.
Ooh.
21 is a pass.
And Beerus said, "Nuh-uh."
No. As images flash by, and they're I mean, as a bunny, your heart's a little accelerated at times, but your heart is racing. For a second, you smelled the entire room in a different manner, and you saw everyone's veins pulsing on their necks, on their
Did I
arms.
see his veins pulsing?
Roll your perception.
Ooh.
21.
Yes, ever so faintly, but yeah, you did.
Good to know. Hey now.
I will.
None of that shit.
I will also say that there seems to be some sort of cutoff, because you also saw visions of, and you don't know where this came from, but that was what snapped you out. And they were from person point of view of what looked like to be furry little hands and feet being pulled up from a massive burning hole.
That sounds about right. Eddie. None of that shite, please. Like, all we were doing is asking a few questions. It's not my fault if you're too impotent to be able to fill a jar full of fucking blood.
Okay, if you're under a dry spell.
Flattery gets you incredibly far with us divine creatures. So far, that I would like to introduce you to my two favorite children. And you see from the two mists start appearing outward, and one starts forming the appearance of a four-legged creature, and one of a large, easily you can tell is a bat. Before one turns into what appears to be a ethereal, smoky, dire hyena, and one appears to be a ethereal, smoky, dire bat.
Oh, I can do that shit too. And he's gonna puff on his pipe of smoke monsters, and a ethereal, smoky dragon appears next to him.
Oh, that is a wonderful gift. Let's see which one's bite is worse.
Oh, fuck, I didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah, that hyena looks so.
Remember, to establish dominance, you have to bite it back.
Well, I'll leave the hyena to you then.
I will say,
Not much of a dog person.
Do you want the bat instead? He is
with
leathery and like you like.
I just want to say I hate when people make their family their entire personality, you know? Like, it's the only thing they got going for them.
Oh, it tends to be a little bit grating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my
A
dog
little
is
bit cliche.
my puppies, my entire life. That's everything.
Look, I'm just saying that if I'm going to meet you at the water cooler, I don't need you to whip out, like, the 500 pictures of your kids every time. Like, I've seen them
wallet full of
yesterday.
pictures.
I have seen them yesterday. It's the same.
Yeah, but
okay?
did you see this one though?
You
This
showed us
one's
all of
wearing
them.
a hat.
But did you see this one though in the proper lighting?
Look at him. This one. Look at him in this picture. Like,
I need to put a meme in the chat.
beautiful.
So, oh yeah, that's ogre. That's definitely what it looks like. It's just blue instead of green.
Right.
Because we have 15 minutes left, I think we're going to start initiative next game.
Okay.
So we're gonna end it a little bit early here, but we'll come back with you guys facing Tamokan, and at least this gives you a little bit of time so you can strategize.
Strategize, what's that?
It's
We just do
Okay.
15 minutes of riffing them.
it's for you guys.
Hey,
I
fill
have
this
this
little
bag.
jar.
I have this bag of devouring.
Good, use it on the bat.
So we're gonna have the barbarian throw Jeremiah's character.
Oh my god. Okay, so, alright, we're gonna end it here. Please don't forget to be kind to one another, don't forget to love each other. Donation link is down below. Please donate to Extra Life. The link will be up all week, and this Saturday we're gonna be playing. So we'll see you there. Alright, adios everyone. BB.
Bye.